Part 3. So, who are we truly? It follows from our last conversation that who we truly are is both life's creation and that which life evolves through. So we might ask, why would life create us? And the answer to that question, of course, may be found in the teachings of Jesus, for example, when he says, when two or more are gathered, there is love. And perhaps, as we said before, in these words, life's problem is revealed. Because, as we say, if you are everything, how can you experience relationship? And if you can't experience relationship, how can you create more love? And if you can't create more love, how can you evolve? So at some point, life must have had, if we think about life in a animated kind of way, life must have had a kind of realization, which is that to create more love, there has to be two. And if you were going to create something that you could love, that could love you, you'd have to do 5 things. The first thing is you'd have to create something that was separate and limited. The second thing you would have to do is you'd have to sustain it. The third thing you'd have to be able to do, if it is truly separate and limited, you'd have to destroy it. The fourth thing is you'd have to do what's called create the mystery, or you'd have to get it to forget who it truly is. And the fifth thing you'd have to do is called grace, or revelation, so that your creation could remember who it truly is, while still being seemingly limited. And when that happens, we truly become the unlimited infinite, which is the whole point of why we're here, so that we can evolve, but so that life can evolve through all of our experiences until we remember for the first time again who we were in the beginning, except that we have forgotten. So all of life is an invitation to remembering who we truly are. That, from my point of view, is the whole point. To remember who we truly are and know it for the first time. And then what we're doing is we're part of a process of creating more life and more love. And be with the implications of what that means and how it's related to our healing. I look forward to our next conversation.